Hi everyone, so following up with the tutorials from the unboxing I showed you guys for mydiamondpress.com, the new items Diamond Press brought to their site. I'm going to today try out the Mandala set. So Mandala stamps and dies. I did a whole unboxing. I will link that video in the description box because it's just a lot of information there for all the different things and you can check that out. But today we're just going to hit the ground running and try these guys out. So these items were sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links I'll have for the Mandala set and the Diamond Press are there, but it is more of an affiliate discount code which has been updated. So if you used to use the code VCDP, make sure to get your 10% off using VCDP10. So going forward, when you put in VCDP10, you'll receive 10% off your purchase on mydiamondpress.com. Okay, I want to make sure that's very clear because I know sometimes people try to use it on HSN because that's the other place where you would commonly see Diamond Press, but this is for their own site and the links will go there. And again, it's an affiliate discount code, meaning you'll get 10% off and I'll make a small commission when you use that code. So thank you so much for using that. And yeah, so I have an idea. So I already brought out an A2 size card base. This set has all these gorgeous dies in it. Like I said, I'll link the unboxing video if you want more info. I did measure quite a few of the items that are in here. And then we have these really nice sentiments. So what I'm going to do is I have this A2 size card base I actually made myself. So it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have this really pretty coral color. I think it's from the flower collection, the paper collection that Diamond Press had put out. I can't remember right now if it's called like Flower Market. But anyhow, if it is available there on HSN, I will link it still. And I'm just using the coral side, and you can definitely run this through an embossing folder, maybe have some texture, but I want the mandalas here, these very lacy, you know, just remind me of, excuse me, they just really remind me of crocheted doilies, and especially the kind my mom had around the house, the ones I like to make here and there, and so that's what I want to focus on. So what I'm going to do is put them on here, put this piece on here. It's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's the kind of matte layers I like, but if you like quarters, maybe 4 by 5 1/4, or just matte layer the whole thing 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, right? So we are hitting the ground running on this one. I brought out some paper. If I had a cream color that was a little browner, to be honest, I would probably use that. But I have some white paper here and this creamy color, and what I'm going to do is just cut those out of, very classic in my opinion, the white and like cream color doilies. I did get a little bit ahead of myself because I was going to go ahead and trim them off the sides, but I can do that off the card. So if you don't want to put the card base down, build up your little collage of doilies if you want to do something like I did, and then just cut them off. You can definitely do that. I'll probably just trim them not on the card, you know. So I wanted 2 smaller ones and 1 larger one is what I was thinking about. Oh, let me see. I'll say this one right here has a space for you to go ahead and just stamp in if you would like. Maybe that's what I'll do. I was gonna go ahead and elevate it with this other guy, but you know what? Maybe that's what we'll do. So we'll have that guy. We have this one, and then maybe this one. Okay, so I want the larger one to be the creamy color, and then 2 smaller ones I'll run through just this white cardstock, and I'll just quickly run them through for you so you can see how well these cut. Again, with Diamond Press, they do have a marquee machine, so they gear the sizing of their items towards that machine, but you can definitely run these through any machine that you have that cut thin metal dies. Which I suppose now is pretty much every machine on the market, huh? All right, let's see here. I don't know if this is... Try to see if I can fit them both on here and run it at once. I think I can. See how tall this is. And I'm going to hold it. As you can see, I don't want these two touching there where they're dangerously close to one another. So I'm just going to start rolling it through very slowly because I don't want to shake the camera too much. I suppose I could still pop it up if you wanted to. You don't have to put your sentiment right on the doily. Oh my goodness, look at that. This little guy, again with the little accent pieces all like carved in there. And this guy too. You know, if you want to leave the die, well, it's not that one, in place, what I do is I'll kind of hold it back here, and then you can take like a tool that helps you take out the little pieces, because that way the sturdiness of the die is protecting your paper and you're still popping them out. Even if it came out, you know, just replace it. And then you can kind of scrub in there. And your Doilies nice and safe. Okay, I'll run the cream color one through and I'll be right back. This guy's in there, but he has ejector buttons. See how there and like there and right in the center? So if you just give him a little poke, he'll pop right out. So there you go. Oh my goodness, look at the texture on that, you guys. Gorgeous. Okay. So let me see how I was thinking about arranging these guys. I wanted this one to be like full, but if we're going to use this as our sentiment, then maybe we have that one there, and this guy up in the corner, and I'm going to cut it just so that it's a little more organic. Even this one, maybe I'll cut him right here a little bit. Okay, we can do that. So what I mean by that is I'm just going to grab like this guy and cut a straight line somewhere on this. Just a little bit, right? We were just looking at taking a little bit off. I can do it on this side or the other. I want it to be kind of fun, something like that. So I'm leaving a little bit over here. Again, we could have just glued this down and then cut it all off when the matte layer was still in our hand. So I'm going to cut that one like there. And this guy will be stamped. And then this guy, I want to cut a couple of pieces off of him. So that'll be a little trickier. So let's just pretend we want basically 2 right angles, but I want it to look fun. So let's say I'm using the 2 little points to kind of make it more straight. Let's see what that looks like. Here. And then maybe a little bit off the top. Oh, nice. Okay. So now this is nice and flat. So I'm just, again, eyeballing about how much of that I want to cut off. Like here. Wow, look at that. Okay. Very good. So let's go ahead and glue those 2 down. And then we'll go from there. Now, I was going to put it behind this one so that that one's there, and this one's here. Okay? And you can pop things up. Maybe we'll pop up this guy. Come on, buddy. There we go. So definitely on the very edges. Get that glue going. And then there's some areas right in the center that can really help us hold it down. I'll put this one right up in the corner. Right there. That is gorgeous. This is going to make a quick card, super, like, just a lot of detail. Really lovely. Actually, before I put that down and glue all over it, I'm going to put that there, maybe a little higher up. That's good. So, kind of like in here. Alright. So in my mind, I wanted to know where I was putting that guy. Of course, on the very edge. And I was strategic in the way I cut it because I didn't want to cut it somewhere where it was going to fall apart. But these all, I mean, obviously, even though they're so lacy, they have a lot of areas that keep it sturdy. And maybe that's cute. Okay. Committing. I'm going to hold this down, and in the meantime, I'm going to grab some ink so we can stamp our sentiment. And I'll be right back. How pretty that is already. I love the inspo that they have on the carrier sheet, or the inspo sheet too, because the colors are really just like juicy and they pop. For today, I'm going very traditional, like an old school kind of doily. Do that. This guy, and I just grabbed some brown ink. I thought, black is nice, but then the colors I'm using, I thought a nice brown would be really lovely. So let's see. My heart is thankful for your generosity. Let's go with that guy. And I'm just gonna really eyeball this and make sure it's where I would want to stamp. That means I'm gonna take off my glasses and bring this closer to my head. It's all really nice there. Try to make it straight, move it a little bit further up here. Okay, that looks good to me. Alright, so let's ink that up. And Give it a stamp. Again, these are acrylic stamps, so just firm pressure. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I like the way it looks because it's kind of rough, but at the same time, I should probably get it better. It has like a rustic look to it, you know? But we'll go ahead and do that one more time. Cute. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is put some dimensionals on the back of this little guy. Just, you know, pretty much in here. And if I have small ones, well, I do have some smaller ones, maybe I'll put them at the points too. I'll be right back. Put a few little dimensionals on there. Little points, and we'll pop this guy on here, and it just has a really sweet rustic look, and that is what I was going for. So here we go. I'm just kind of lining that up in this one. Give it that little squeeze, and there is our card. Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Diamond Press, for sending these items for review. Again, updated discount code VCDP10 for 10% off your purchase. I'll have the links there in the description box for you. I'll have some images coming up, and I mean, you guys, gorgeous. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.